playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. On the Steelers sideline, that is head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys were winners in Week 1, and you know they'd love to begin the year with back-to-back victories. Brock, you were on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? The former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
Kate, we've hardly gotten into this game, and already he's headed out there with a mission right in front of him. This sideline, you can feel it. They're still stunned after the return put him in the immediate hole. It's now his responsibility to captain this offense downfield and at the very least neutralize the momentum, ideally answer with a score of their own. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 34. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and out third down. To throw, here's Darnold. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away.
The Steelers take the first down at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
Brings up second and 3 at the 27-yard
7 yards on that last play. So this is second and 3. Warren once more. He's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. To the air here on first down, Rodgers. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Steelers first down.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Wilson on the slate. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up second and 7.
Blitz coming for Rodgers. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down.
You know what I like about that kid? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He has it at
defensively. You do everything right to draw it up while you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here. Brock gets first and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers pull that in front further. 13-zip. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Seahawks taking the field for their second possession. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? This is 3 and out to begin this game. Darnold looking to throw. Pressure's there, and the steal closes on it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Here he is on third and long. This is brought in. Big game for Smith and Jigba. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series.
Inside. Hey, 88.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. Short pick up to their own 31. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard
From the shotgun, Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Yards to go.
26.
Rodgers here from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Watch this. Run. Yeah, this. Take 30.
First down, Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
16 yards. That's good for a Pittsburgh Steelers.
Hey, take 26.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll throw again, Rodgers. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks will take over. This here records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field, Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Ooh, and the shot made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Walker on first down. And this one's going the long way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. In the hands of his running back, Walker. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And the Steelers go in nickel, 3rd down. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. Calvin Austin on the return for the Steelers. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. And he's going to be bottled up right at the line as we've reached the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers need some big yards in a hurry. It's Johnson on 2nd down. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 12 yards on that play and a good call, and that's on the first.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Rodgers. Finds the in route complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Trying to work quickly now.
A 9-yard pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 43-yard line.
Hey, 88! Box it! Boom.
From the 43. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of a yard.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
A loss of a yard.
They'll go again with Warren. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Throwing on 1st down, Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense in the hurry up now.
There's another Steelers first down.
1st down throw by Rodgers. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you block over here.
He-Man Worry on the coverage.
Back, come on.
yards on the play.
Working inside the red zone. Catch made by Austin. And he's tackled for a short gain. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Oh, it's a miss. He sent it wide right. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory. Best kickers always have. And convert the next time around.
No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So as we get set to begin the third quarter, it's the Seattle offense who's going to be out there first. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They'll come up first and 10.
A gain of 14. And the Seahawks.
Now Darnold. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. He will get it down to the 16-yard line.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, that's when he chalked up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing it again on second down. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Calvin Austin on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Run for Ward here to start the third. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. And working quickly here. On second down, Warren. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Warren, the ball carrier. Brought down by Ernest Jones. The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
Hey, 626.
Rodgers throwing on third down. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 17. And the Steelers get home. They drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Throwing on third and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on fourth down. A 49-yarder in front of him here. Myers' kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On the return, here comes Austin. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he gets this down near the 30.
You know, Kim, you often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Warren here from the gun. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Put in a modest pass, far more than a modest gain.
Offense working quickly. To Warren. And this time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a third quarter lead. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seahawks ready for another drive on offense as Jackson, Smith, and Jigba heads out. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Gets him on the in route. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing here, Darnold. That's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. From the 34. To Walker on the check down. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on third down now. Gain is to the 27.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, These little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it. Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Here's Darnold to throw. Hits him on the out route. And we're going to have first and goal when we begin our fourth quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. First and goal. Here's Walker. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 10-yard line.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Back now, pressure on its way. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. Kicked well, and this is good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, the game could be on the line with that.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Steelers' offense headed out. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Warren running between the tackles. He's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
On third down, here's Johnson. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
To spring a big game like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers holding just a 1-point advantage. 2nd and 6 coming up here. On the ground again with Johnson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Johnson again. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
Brings up 2nd down.
Johnson gets it again on 2nd. And it's going to be a win for the Steelers. He gets him the 1st, and they can run this clock out. This is Johnson heading right. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line. That defense all over this one. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Johnson up the middle. And a decent run gets him at 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
I'll toss it to Johnson. And that one's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Here we go with Johnson. And the defense escapes. Had a nice run going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs. Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. And there was...
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck, 'cause that's your birthday. You'll find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Running, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with a but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the lady saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, the show, they tell you I'm local. When the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm full of focus, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my jewels. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm that cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Hit the bumpin' in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes to chicks. If she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn. If they're talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks for me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside there with a come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. Don't try to act like you don't know who we be, neither. We in the club on time, so pop on. Shady Aftermath.
That's so typical. Body overdoing it, that's so typical. Treat like a god, that's so typical. Please don't mind this, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, so cynical. So cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna risk the out, should the ridicule. It's so typical.
It's so typical, visual, I feel like the one. Yeah, I wake up every morning and thank God for my lungs. Cause I'm breathing so good, I know I don't have to run. When you're looking this good, no one can tell you to jump, to swim. Yeah, I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away. I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change. In a jumbled life of glitter, dream hit concrete, mind all jook up. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts, I pop through north till the boys get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door, I search for things I don't typically. Every day can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state, the worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant with darling baby, jet, jet, jet.
That's so typical. Body of Adonis, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. Please don't mind us, that's so typical. Please give a model, that's so typical. Body of Adonis, that's so typical. Tell like a god, that's so typical. Please don't mind us, that's so typical. Don't wanna talk about it, I'm so cynical, so don't cut it out like a umbilical. Don't wanna miss the out, the ridicule. It's so typical.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly I can walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when it was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creek with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside it, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up to shows booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what am I doing?
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
In my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me do I. Right now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back. Trailing me, back to back. Back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' they gon' heat me up. up, I've been trying to keep it cool with these little. They tried to start up, too late, my finger was already on it. Call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I. The 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never. All that beating around the bush, homie said with your chest. Got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it. Vroom, vroom. Like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet. Go and check the news, Brody heard somebody stress. In your feelings by the better get a grill. Tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip. I got right here for show up, make everybody dip. Went to visit Granny, she say, what's that poking out your hip? I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip. She begging me to take a sip. First she drove the boat, then she like a ship. First you load it up, then you empty out the yacht. I'm not no button, no wrinkled clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci, LV, no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' brother, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me.
Get a glimpse when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it made me feel better. The passing out deep, I'm cold with the My little young ran an M on the road, he a scammer. Drippin' money, clear, splash, I'm